In India, very few things actually go hand in hand. For instance, you have a huge gap between the rapid internet penetration and a much slower credit card penetration. Less than 2% of the population own a credit card, while 8 to 9 times that number have access to the internet. So now, you have a whole bunch of people coming online without any means to transact there. Plus, most online transactions require high internet bandwidth, high security, which frankly a lot of users aren't able to meet. For those of you who do transact online, the experience at times can get slightly convoluted and frustrating. And that's what Gharpay is all about. So Gharpay is this surprisingly simple, kind of low-tech solution which addresses this very problem in the country. And it's also a solution which I'm sure nobody in this room is ever going to use. It bridges this gap between the credit card penetration and the internet penetration. So tomorrow, if your mom goes online and she wishes to buy something and doesn't want to use a credit card, an agent from Gharpay, this guy, is going to be at her doorstep within a few hours to collect the payment. That's it. It's a clean, elegant solution that addresses the problem. Some people also think it's slightly counterintuitive. I mean, most people look for complicated, high-tech solutions. Gharpay doesn't rely on billion-dollar processing. It relies solely on the convenience and capability of this guy here coming to your doorstep. That's it. It's that simple. And the best part about this whole thing is that it works. So as I was growing up, I always wanted to create something new. The idea of creating something new that I can call mine. The idea of impacting a large number of people. The idea of creating something that would give me the independence to control my own life is absolutely intoxicating. For instance, last December, me and my partner were down in Bombay to meet a potential mentor and advisor. So we really wanted him to come on board with us because we believed that he'd be the right fit at the helm of affairs. So after we excitedly pitched the idea to him for about, 15 minutes, when we thought we'd sold it to him, instead of the support that we were expecting, he completely shot us down. He said he believed in the idea as such, but not in us as individuals. And this hit me so hard. I had to prove to myself that, even I too could make an impact. I could make a change. So after talking to him on December 4th, 2010, the very next day, I resigned from my job, I handed in my papers, and started driving that motorcycle full-time. Today, a year later, close to 1,500 people per week choose to pay for products that they buy online through us. We enable them to buy things that they wouldn't have found in their neighborhood stores. In this past year, as an entrepreneur, there are a couple of things I've come to realize. The first thing is that the hardest part of starting up was finding the right problem to solve. This problem is much harder to find than you think it is, although the solution to it, if you think about it, is much, much simpler. Once you've hit upon this elusive problem like eBay did here, the solution is very simple. It's very simple. This other thing is that incentives can come from the most unlikely of places. The most negative feedback that you get can be the push that you need to succeed. One gentleman who was kind enough to take 10 minutes out of his life to tell us why we were failures shaped the way the company and the founders personally grew. And I thank him for that. And each morning, as I get out of bed, the vast number of possibilities ahead of us absolutely amaze me. At Gharpay, each day, we change the way thousands of such people view the online space. Each day, we change the way these guys interact with it. And the best part about this thing is, each day we empower them to become a part and parcel of this digital revolution that you all are experiencing. Thank you so much.